Welcome to LKN Connect People in the Know. I'm Margie Kyle, your host, and I'm proud to thank our sponsor, Coco Couture, premier destination for upscale women's fashion, right here in the heart of Cornelius and Teton Park. They are celebrating their 10th anniversary on October 7th from 5 to 7. So if you get an opportunity, please stop by and say hi. It's at 19818 North Cove Drive, or Road, I should say, in Cornelius, right over by Harris Teeter. Well, today I'm very proud to introduce our person that you need to know, my friend and our past president of the North Meck Rotary, Julie Jones. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you. Good to be here.
I am just so proud of what you did. The fact that you're a woman and you are president of Rotary, which is an old man's club. I love it. I love it. And it was funny. My father said to me years ago, if they ever let women in Rotary, that's the first club you need to join. He was just a real true Rotarian and loved their mission and passion. And I love the way that you, during your term, expanded Rotary for children who need to understand what giving is all about in community. And I think it's Interact Club is what you started.
Yes, we
Tell us a
did.
little bit about that.
Well, Interact is an international organization for young people ages 12 to 18. And it teaches the same things, the same principles that we talk about in a Rotary Club, and that is service above self. And so, what we're about is doing things for the community, doing things for others. And we have a new Interact group that is meeting twice a month at the Cornelius Care Center on Smith Circle in downtown Cornelius.
Okay. What days do they meet?
They meet the first and third Thursday evenings at 5:30. It's about 5:30 to 6:30.
Okay. And they do things for the community too, as well.
They do. They do. We just started the first of this year, and we will be chartering. We had to have a certain number of participants before we could charter with the Rotary International, and we will be doing that in the next few weeks because we have met that number. But yes, they did their first project back in early summer, and that was a car wash. And so we washed cars, a lot of cars, and raised $545 that they want to donate to an organization that has your heart for sure, and that's Little Smiles. And they wanted to pay for birthday parties or party for some children who might be in the hospital. So one of our first meetings this fall will be for us to maybe Skype or Zoom one of those parties
Absolutely.
with our group.
And at our meeting last night. Yeah. I know the hospitals are still pretty careful about letting certain people in. So
Yes, yes, we
They-
won't be able to be there in person because of a couple of reasons.
that's right.
But we can do this virtually, and that way the children who are in the hospital can have people come to their party.
And there was another club for college kids, I believe.
For college age young adults, that is Rotaract. And I'm not sure the actual ages, but I want to say up to somewhere around age 30.
Okay.
Also, we have people that are in their 20s that come to our Rotary Club. I think North Met Club has sponsored a Rotaract Club in the past, but it's been quite a few years. They are always open. We're always open to having people come to our meetings who are young adults, college age. That would be
Yeah.
great. But if there were people who would like to see this happen, specifically for a Rotaract Club, I'm sure that the North Met Rotary Club would be honored to sponsor this group. What happens when you get to be college age is everybody kind of scatters. And so it's just kind of hard to pull them together. But I think that there are probably some formats that we use that we could gather virtually if
So
they're
say I have a
going to
child
be
who's
wanted.
13, 14 years old. I would like to get them involved in the Interact Club.
Yes.
How do they get involved? Who do they contact?
They can contact me and my phone number, and I can put it out here. I'm happy for people to have it and shoot me a text. It's 704-507-0119. Again, that's 704-507-0119. They can shoot me a text or call me. They could call the Neighborhood Care Center, and I'll look up that number right quick here.
And for those of the people out there, Manny, who runs that care center, is just such a giving, kind man.
Right. The number for the Cornelius Care Center is 704-255-5500. Again, that's 704-255-5500, and speak to Manny, and he can certainly, hook you up with the leadership there. But one thing I wanted to make sure that we get across is that any young person between the ages of 12 and 18 who would like to be a part of a group that gives back to the community and enjoys doing it and has this heart of service above self, join us. You don't have to be someone who goes regularly to the Cornelius Community Care Center. It's for anyone, and in the community here, Huntersville for sure, Cornelius, Davidson would certainly be very welcome. And like I say, we meet first and third Thursday nights at 5:30. Usually there's some pizza involved towards the end of the meeting.
That doesn't hurt.
That does not hurt. Correct. And when we meet, we talk about leadership issues or questions or studies. We talk about what projects we'd like to do. We talk about leaders and what leadership looks like. And we think that sometimes we think mistakenly that leadership looks like the person who grabs the attention and grabs the mic and takes charge. And really, true leadership looks like a servant. It looks like the person who is who's doing the work and quietly in the background building others up. In other words, true servant leadership is not something we grab. It's something that's bestowed on us. And there's no age limit to when we learn how to be good leaders. We can learn it at 3 years old. We can learn it at 5 years old. We can learn it at 80 years old.
Never too late.
It's never too late. It's never too early to become a good servant leader.
That's right. What a great thing to add to your children's resume of good things that they can do.
Absolutely. Yes. And like one of the things that I am working on that I would love to see happen is I would love to see some scholarships for the Interact members be able to apply for after they graduate from high school, because they're going on to college and trade schools. And I know that of the people that we currently serve in Interact, we have several who are looking at colleges, and we have several who are looking at trade schools and wanting to start businesses. And I would love to see us be able to offer some scholarship help for these young people, because it's an amazing group of young folks.
And I can attest to it. Going to one of the meetings, I loved it. It's an enjoyable experience.
Oh yeah. The good energy.
Very, very good. Healthy. So thank you so much for all you've done. Continue to do for our community.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on here. And I would love for my phone to blow up.
Let's make it happen.
Make my
Well,
phone
also
make my
wanna
phone
say
ring.
my sponsor, Candace Bongiovanni, owner of Coco Couture, and also owner of Carolina Classic Cars. If you have not been to Coco Couture, do yourself a favor and stop in. It's a wonderful shopping experience. Thank you, Julie Jones. I just love what you're doing. Don't stop.
Thank you. Thank you. Not
We'll
gonna
see you
not
soon.
gonna stop as long as I'm walking upright.
Good. Bye for now.